MidAmerican Energy and you, together partnering to change the energy landscape by pioneering money-saving, energy efficiency programs and building a new industry in Iowa, wind energy, all while keeping your rates low. So what's next? We'll keep delivering cost-effective energy efficiency programs while putting money back in your pocket. That's right. You decide how best to spend your savings. That's a partnership good for you, good for the environment, and good for Iowa. Another way we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Hey, Central College has a new tuition price of just $18,600. That means the college experience that opens doors for a lifetime is more affordable than ever, and scholarships are still available. Apply today at central.edu.
With new Casey's Rewards, you can turn pizza into school donations. Download the Casey's app and earn points you can turn into donations to the schools you care about most. Or turn points into Casey's Cash or fuel discounts. Start earning more ways to give and get a little more good. Casey's Rewards. Points for school, points for you, points for fuel, points for good. Now at Casey's, every fifth fountain drink you buy is free with Casey's Rewards. Casey's, here for good.
Believe it when I know ya, we going high. Gotta climb to the top, but we're never gonna stop. When I know ya, we going high. We're going high.
Des Moines. The S's are silent. Our city is buzzing. Catch what you've been missing today.
We the people are what make this community great. We work hard. We work together. And we do our part to be a part of something bigger. That's why at Fairway, we're determined to keep food prices low, quality high, and tables full. Because this is our community. And that's what we do.
At Waldorf University, we are warriors. On campus and online. In the classroom and on the field. Our work today will power tomorrow, continuing a rich tradition started in 1903. And once you're one of us, you forever are. Waldorf University, we are warriors.
In Iowa, we all play by the same rules. Hard work pays off, practice makes perfect, success is something you earn, and teamwork helps us all be winners. The Iowa Pork Producers Association is proud to support statewide high school athletics. Because on our team and on yours, what we bring to the table is what brings us all together. Learn more about our commitment to Iowa at iowapork.org.
Crowded lecture halls? Not anymore. Southwestern Community College is a different place. It's where we break from traditional college to do what's best for your career. It's about teaching the way you learn, having fun along the way, and giving you the experience you need for what comes next. A job and an income in as little as 1 year. That's why you go to college in the first place. Southwestern Community College. Your career starts here. Check out SWC's career-related programs at swiciowa.edu/yourcareer.
The Iowa Farm Bureau is proud to present this amazing state tournament and celebrate the accomplishments of Iowa's top teams and student athletes. To the Iowa Farm Bureau, this is more than just a sport. It's a chance for a small town kid to make it big. It's our future leaders. It's a reason to do more, to be more. And it's that farm strong spirit that can be found only in Iowa. Congratulations to the student athletes, the coaches on a successful year. And remember, the task ahead of you is never greater than the strength within you.
We might not always know what the day will bring, but some things are certain. The sun will rise and your lights will go on. That's because at MidAmerican Energy, we're obsessively, relentlessly committed to providing you energy when and where you need it, to connecting with you and keeping our communities safe and strong. Because the most important thing we put our energy into is you. We're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
The Iowa Farm Bureau is proud to be the title sponsor of this amazing tournament, which showcases Iowa's elite teams and student athletes. Through your hard work and extraordinary efforts, I know that you have made your hometowns proud. But I also know this isn't what you thought your season would be like, with new rules and guidelines put in place and friends and family being kept at a distance. It's something none of us ever imagined. But please know, it doesn't take away from your accomplishments or for the incredible things you've overcome to be here today. All the qualities that have brought you to this moment, determination, leadership, and beating the odds, are the same qualities Iowa farmers show every day. Your dreams, your drive, your will to succeed are never on hold. And neither is the Iowa Farm Bureau's commitment to our young people. Each year we provide nearly $500,000 in scholarships to young Iowans, recognizing student achievement in athletics, academics, and the fine arts. So today, we celebrate your farm strong spirit, and we know the future is in great hands. Congratulations again on a remarkable season, and best of luck in your tournament games.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to a beautiful afternoon on Iowa Central Field at Harlan and Hazel Rogers Sports Complex in Fort Dodge. It's the Girls State Softball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau. Dar Danielson with you behind the plate, ready to call the action today on the Girls Union Network, powered by MidAmerican Energy Company. We move to 1A now, through the other classes into 1A, and today it's number 5 Lynville-Sully and number 4 Lynville-Sully and number 5 Wayne meeting up here on Iowa Central Field. And head coach Stacy Alberts brings in her squad at 18-2, as you see, and Heather Fortune at 17-4. Lynville-Sully returns for the second straight season, the 7th time in school history. For Wayne, they have 7 starters back from a squad that allowed just 1 run in 2 state tournament games last year, and led by, of course, 1A all-tournament team member Sterling Burnt. So look at the road to state here for Lynville-Sully, the 1A Region 6 champions. They defeated New London, and 6 players batting above 400. So some big hitting bats in the lineup there for Lynville-Sully. The Hawks and the Falcons here of Wayne, they're the 1A3 champions, defeating Twin Cedars. Second straight state tournament appearance, as we mentioned. Outscored opponents 26-1 in regional play. So 2 birds of prey here, the Hawks and the Falcons going at it this afternoon, and should be a good matchup. Again, it's a beautiful 88 degrees, partly cloudy. Got a little breeze that makes it feel pretty nice here at Harlan Rogers Complex. You're watching the Girls State Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
MidAmerican Energy and you, together partnering to change the energy landscape by pioneering money-saving, energy efficiency programs and building a new industry in Iowa, wind energy, all while keeping your rates low. So what's next? We'll keep delivering cost-effective energy efficiency programs while putting money back in your pocket. That's right. You decide how best to spend your savings. That's a partnership good for you, good for the environment, and good for Iowa. Another way we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
They say Buena Vista University is in the middle of a bunch of fields.
Hey guys, wait up!
Game on.
They say our idea of fun is morning tea. And afternoon tea.
And anytime tea.
And we hang out like bumps on a log.
They say a storm like Iowa isn't in the center of the action.
And when we study, we're not exactly grounded.
But you know what we say.
You gotta see it to believe it.
With new Casey's Rewards, you can turn pizza into school donations. Download the Casey's app and earn points you can turn into donations to the schools you care about most. Or turn points into Casey's Cash or fuel discounts. Start earning more ways to give and get a little more good. Casey's Rewards. Points for school, points for you, points for fuel, points for good. Now at Casey's, every fifth fountain drink you buy is free with Casey's Rewards. Casey's, here for good.
Looking live at the home plate conference here in Fort Dodge. Lynnville-Sully and Wayne, the two coaches out talking with the umpires. The girls' state softball tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau. Discussing the ground rules here on the Iowa Central field. 200 all the way across in the outfield. And I got a good breeze. The stars and stripes down the left field, just outside the left field fence there. Standing straight up and blowing, it'll go from the third base side right across the field. So if you hit something high up in the air, you got a chance of maybe it getting pushed out there. Although we saw a couple laser shots in that first game, but if you get one up in the air, you got a chance of maybe leaving the park here today with the wind aiding it a bit. And it does make it a little tougher sometimes out there in the outfield. As we see the two teams coming out now to line up here, Mount Vernon will be the visiting, or excuse me, Wayne will be the visiting team. Lynnville-Sully will be the home team. In just a minute, we'll go up to our PA announcer, Tom Lynch from the Girls High School Athletic Union, to introduce the starters and the reserve players for today's matchup as we move to 1A quarterfinals. And we have Collins, Maxwell, Baxter, and Newman Catholic going on the Kruger Seeds field, the other field here, and we'll get you a score update as we move along in this one. They start a half hour earlier than us. They started at the top of the hour, 3 o'clock, and we're set to get going here right about 3:30 once we get all the introductions and everything done. Starting lineups will be brought to you by Buena Vista University today. And our cameraman Randy zooming in on the huddle over there. And these teams get ready to go here. Seen some tight games. The last one decided the bottom of the 7th walk-off hit, so stick around. Been some close games, all pretty well. Just one that wasn't fairly close here on the Iowa Central diamond today. And open to see the same thing here as the Wayne Falcons come out of their huddle, line up, and we're about ready for the introductions. And talked about it, been very nice weather, not the hot. The humidity, I guess, is the biggest thing we haven't had up here that we usually get during the state softball tournament, and that's made it kind of nice and very breezy again today, which means all my paperwork here at the anchor spot I got to keep it nailed down or it's going to blow away on me. And we're ready to go. Let's go to our PA announcer, Tom Lynch.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Rogers Sports Complex. In this 1A quarterfinal game between the Wayne Lady Falcons and the Lynville-Sully Hawks. The winner of this game will advance to the semifinal round on Wednesday at Kruger Field at 7 o'clock. Now, for the non-starters, for the visitors teams from Wayne, number 15, Abigail Henderson. Number 22, Devin Davis. Number 25, Claire Carpenter. Number 44, Molly Arnold. The assistant coach for Wayne, Bailey Lane. And now for your starters for the Lady Falcons. Leading off the pitcher, number 66, Sterling Bent. Batting second, playing center field, number 2, Maya Berry. Batting third, the shortstop, number 17, Maddie Wood. Batting fourth, playing third base, number 10, Emily Jones. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 3, Cameron Jacobson. Batting sixth, playing second base, number 21, Allie Rick. Batting seventh, the designated player, number 1, Katie Gibbs. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 82, Jade Harvey. Batting ninth, the left fielder, number 14, Brooklyn Reed. And the flex, playing first base, number 18, Skylar O'Brien. And the head coach for the Lady Falcons, Heather Fortune. And now for the non-starters for the home team from Lynville-Sully. Number 3, Caprice Vermouth. Number 8, Jaden Brand. Number 9, Lily Zostra. Number 12, Reagan McFarland. Number 15, Michaela Tice. Number 19, Kennedy Kissling. Number 31, Abby Squires. And number 33, Elizabeth Squires. The assistant coaches for Lynville-Sully, Shelby Newell and Daniel King. And now for the starters for the Hawks. Leading off, the catcher, number 10, Corinne Jansen. Batting second, playing shortstop, number 29, Kalia Ersman. Batting third, playing second base, number 27, Caitlin Alberts. Batting fourth, playing third base, number 6, Mallory Loftus. Batting fifth, playing right field, number 21, Lacey King. Batting sixth, the pitcher, number 4, Denali Conover. Batting seventh, playing center field, number 11, Kaylor Naunharder. Batting eighth, playing left field, number 20, Janelle Rosendahl. Batting ninth, the designated player, number 5, Megan Van Zanti. And your flex, the first baseman, number 18, Aaliyah James. And the head coach for the Hawks, Stacy Alberts. Our umpires for today's contest. At first base, Travis Cheezick. And at third base, Jeff Osborne. And calling balls and strikes, Buck McWhirter.
Hey, Bucky!
Now let's get ready to play some state tournament softball.
Starting lineups brought to you by Buena Vista University, located in Storm Lake, Iowa. Buena Vista University prepares students for lifelong success through transformational academic, professional, and co-curricular programs. Schedule your visit today. Go to bvu.edu. There you see the starting lineups, and Wayne with a couple seniors sprinkled through the lineup, and for Lynville-Sully, just a couple too, several juniors, a little more senior type of lineup, seniors and juniors, I should say, for Lynville-Sully, as we get ready for the start of this matchup. Class 1A, the first quarterfinal of the day. Well, here in 1A, we have the other one going on the other field, Collins Maxwell and Newman Catholic. Lynville-Sully, second straight season they've been here, 7th time in school history. Heather Fortune, or Stacey Alberts rather, their coach, 15 years as coach. Heather Fortune, 13 at Wayne. So a couple of coaches, more than a decade of coaching. Alberts with over 300 wins, and Fortune pushing that, 289. Both of them looking for a state tourney win here today. On the mound is Denali Conover in the circle. 17-2, 58 strikeouts, 46 bases on balls, 3 batters hit, 2.17 ERA. Conover, Corinne Jansen, and the catcher. I had James at first base, Caitlin Alberts at second, Kalia Ersman at short, Mallory Loftus at third, Janelle Rosendahl left, Kyler Known harder at center field, and Lacey Keene in right field. Sterling Burnt, the sophomore pitcher, leads it off, number 66, hitting .397. That one is a ball. Nine doubles, 1 triple, 5 walks, and 1 home run for Burnt, the pitcher and the leadoff batter. Holds on that and takes a strike. And the 1-1 is a ball. 2-1. Again, breeze blowing across the diamond from left to right toward right field. Sophomore takes one high. 3-1. And we've seen again, a lot of this, the state tournament first game. Sometimes the pitcher's a little nerves, takes a little to get that under control and zero in. And there's a walk, base on balls. And that'll bring up Maya Willie, the junior center fielder. Batting .500, 3 home runs, 2 doubles and a triple. Steps in left-handed. Rips the first pitch to the shortstop. They go to second, get the lead, and the throw was high, but she wasn't going to get her anyway. So one down on the fielder's choice. Brings up Maddie Wood, the shortstop, sophomore. 463. 7 strikeouts, 8 bases on balls, 1 home run, 11 doubles, 2 triples. So she's got a little pop in the old bat too. That one's low. Runner stays, didn't go. It got away from the catcher, but Jansen quickly on it, and Willie decides not to try to go down to second. You see there behind home plate. Right there where I'm sitting with the camera. The 1-0, and catches that corner on the outside, right up armpit high. Wayne Lady Falcons, the only team I've seen so far with their names on the back of the jerseys. That one comes low and inside. 2-1. Here's the delivery. That one bounces short. 3-1. Denali Conover. Spin that ball around a little bit. First and third in, just a step from the bag. There's a strike. She takes, and we got a full count. So, full count, runner at first, one out here. Top of the first inning. This one bounces in front of the left fielder. And it's a single, the first hit of the game for Wood. And it looked like the left fielder, Rosendahl, might have a chance on it, but it elects to let it drop in there, and that'll bring up Emily Jones, the third baseman. And now Coach Alberts comes out. She wants to talk it over a little bit here. Is Emily Jones comes up. She's got 5 home runs. 1 triple and 8 doubles. So batting out of that cleanup spot, she's been productive. 30 RBI on the season. She's got a couple out there with 1 out right now. Just 4 strikeouts, or 2 strikeouts and one walk. So she puts the ball in play a lot. First and second, runners first, second, 1 out. Third baseman, Jones, steps in. This one is ripped into right center field. That's going to drop and get to the wall. 1 run is in. Jones will go into second. An RBI double. That's a Kruger Seeds extra base hit for Emily Jones. All extra base hits brought to you by Kruger Seeds. Find out more about your local seed dealer. Find them at KrugerSeed.com today. That brings up the catcher, Cameron Jacobson, hitting .317, the junior. For Wayne. 1 run in so far on 2 hits. And that one comes high. .317 for Jacobson, 1 home run. This one, let's rip foul. Turn quickly on that. She's hit 6 doubles on the season. So likely knows how to find the gaps. One count here. Runners at second and third, 1 out. Top of the first, 1 run is in for Wayne. The catcher at the plate. Here's Denali Conover. And right on the inside. Jacobson thought about it and let it go. Takes a strike, strike number 2. Down on the count now, 1-2. This one off the handle, and Conover makes a good play to run in and get that one. It kind of came a weird pop-up off the handle of the bat for, and they're asking now if that didn't hit the face mask is what the coach was asking there on that. And it did come off the bat kind of weird. It looked like it came off the handle, and a couple people here in the press box saying they thought it hit her mask as it came off. And the umpires are going to get together, conference on it, and see if anybody else saw that. And if it did, it'd be a foul ball off her mask, and she'd stay in there with the 1-2 count. And Cameron Jacobson not putting the bat down. She's going to wait and see what the call is. And he said nobody else saw that, so it will go down as a pop-up to the pitcher here. And, of course, no replay here, thank goodness, in high school. But that brings up Allie Wick, the second baseman, hitting .377. 5 homers for her, 5 doubles. 2 outs. That one's a high pitch for a ball. That one right to the third baseman. And she gloves it. Loftus, and that'll end the inning. 1 run on 2 hits. We'll go to the bottom of the first after this on the Girls State Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
We might not always know what the day will bring, but some things are certain. The sun will rise and your lights will go on. That's because at MidAmerican Energy, we're obsessively, relentlessly committed to providing you energy when and where you need it, to connecting with you and keeping our communities safe and strong. Because the most important thing we put our energy into is you. We're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Hey, Central College has a new tuition price of just $18,600. That means the college experience that opens doors for a lifetime is more affordable than ever, and scholarships are still available. Apply today at central.edu.
Hey fans, Central College has a new tuition price, just $18,600. That means the college experience that opens doors for a lifetime is now more affordable than ever. And scholarships are still available. You can apply today at central.edu. So Wayne ended up planting, 1 run on 2 hits there and 2 left on. And we'll go to the bottom of the inning here. Sterling Burnt in the circle. 190 strikeouts, 18 bases on balls, 1.24 ERA with a 12-3 record. So Burnt is stingy with what she gives up. The sophomore. Leading it off, Corinne Jansen, the catcher. Followed by Ersman and Alberts. The top 3 batters here. Burnt, Cameron Jacobson, the catcher. Skylar O'Brien at first, Allie Wick at second, Maddie Wood at short, Emily Jones at third, Brooklyn Reed left, Maya Willie at center field, and Jade Harvey in right field, your defense for the Lady Falcons. And the first pitch is a strike. Call. To Corinne Jensen. 407 batting average. Jansen takes a ball, 1-1. There's a strike. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got her on an off speed for a strikeout. Out number 1. Burnt, the lefty, will face Kalia Ersman, the shortstop. She's hitting .410. 2 doubles. And takes a strike. She's looking to bunt on there. She bunts it, motors down, got her. Good play by Emily Jones, the third baseman, to come up with that and fire it, and good stretch by Skylar O'Brien at first, and there's 2 away. Here in the bottom of the first, brings up Caitlin Alberts, the junior. She hits .491, 2 doubles, takes a ball. Takes that one inside for ball 2. 2-0 to number 3 batter with 2 down. Here in the bottom of the first. She held off on that one, takes her first strike. 2-1 from Sterling Burnt. Burns shakes off the first pitch, hits the second one. The catcher sets up way inside, and that's too far inside. Ball 3, 3-1. Good crowd here on a windy, partly sunny day. The wind helps make it feel a little cooler. And there's a base on balls. So Lynville-Sully has their first runner on with the walk, and that brings up Mallory Loftus, the third baseman, the senior. Loftus steps in. Takes one outside. Here's the 1-0. This one is lifted high, going back, gone! Right center field, home run! 2-run homer. Lynville-Sully takes the lead. Loftus' first home run of the year. And that got up and took a ride in the wind, too, although I think that will be out either way. She got all of it. The 1-0 pitch, and she was right on it. And we'll tell you about adrenaline fundraising here in just a second. Lacey Keene takes one outside. With every home run during this year's tourney, Adrenaline Fundraising will donate $5 to the Girls Union to support future state softball events. If your group is interested in learning how to grow your fundraising, give Adrenaline Fundraising a call. Sponsors of our home runs in this tournament. There's a strike. There's been a few on this diamond here. And a 2-out rally by Lynville-Sully with the long ball. Now that one's low. And you say it and you say it, how many times those walks come back to bite you? Now Cameron Jacobs is going out to talk to Sterling Burnt, calm her down a little bit. She walked the batter, then gave up the 2-run homer, and now falls behind 2-1 here. And Jacobson just wants to say, hey, it's early. Come on, focus in here. A lot of ball game ahead. Lacey Keene, the right fielder, hitting .426. Keene has hit 2 homers. She takes ball 3. And that one breaks late, but it's a ball. So now a runner on again with 2 outs here. Denali Cooper, the pitcher, the senior, hitting .418. And she's their home run leader with 3. They don't hit a lot of home runs. And of course, Loftus hit her first there. And looking at for Loftus, that's RBI number 16 and 17, and we'll have a Caprice Wermuth will run, the freshman, for an IMT insurance substitution. Learn how you can be worry-free at imtins.com. Find out more about IMT insurance. So a lot of fireworks in the first inning. We're not out of it yet with a base runner at first. 2 outs, and Denali Conover, senior pitcher, stepping in. Fouls one straight back. Yeah, maybe flinched. Oh and 1. Comes straight back on behind that screen you see on your camera there. It's a netting, and it stops the ball, but it comes straight off. There's a swing and a miss. 0 and 2. And you're kind of looking through it here doing the game, and you forget that it's even there. Now, big pitch here for Burt to get out of this inning. Swing and a miss, strikes her out, but not before the damage is done on the big 2-run home run. After 1 complete, Lynville-Sully 2-1. We'll come back with the top of the second at the Girls State Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
We the people are what make this community great. We work hard. We work together. And we do our part to be a part of something bigger. That's why at Fairway, we're determined to keep food prices low, quality high, and tables full. Because this is our community. And that's what we do.
They say Buena Vista University is in the middle of a bunch of fields.
Hey guys, wait up! Game on. They say our idea of fun is morning tea. And afternoon tea.
And anytime tea.
And we hang out like bumps on a log.
They say Storm Lake, Iowa isn't in the center of the action.
And when we study, we're not exactly grounded.
But you know what we say.
You gotta see it to believe it.
We go to the top of the second here at the Girls State Softball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau. The Wayne Falcons, the Lady Falcons, the 7, 8, 9 batters due up. They plated 1 in the top of the first, but Lynville-Sully brought in 2 on the home run, the walk and the home run, to take the lead at the bottom of the first. So that brings up Katie Gibbs, the junior DP, designated player, hitting .281. We're on the season. Four walks, 3 strikeouts, and a double. So we are ready to go. This one lifted to the right side. It's going to just fall in. Catcher didn't have a chance over there in the kind of the warm-up area. That's a ball. This one hit toward the shortstop. She comes in, makes the throw. Talia Erzman to Aya James for the out. Number 1, 6'3" put out, shortstop to first. Brings up Jade Harvey, the junior right fielder, hitting .268. Wearing number 82. She's got a double and a triple. And takes the ball low. The 1-0. Conover. 2-0. Corinne Jansen behind the plate. James at first, Alberts at second, Erzman at short, and Loftus at third. And this one is high fly, right side. Right fielder calls for it, waves everybody off. And Lacey Keene, the right fielder, makes the play. Set the defense for you, Keene in right. Noun Harder in center and Rosendahl in left out there. And there's 2 away. Brings up the left fielder, junior, Brooklyn Reed, hitting .286 for the Lady Falcons. Takes a strike. She's got 1 double, 5 walks, 13 strikeouts. This would foul back to the screen. In the hole, 0-2. Here in the top of the first. Conover looks in, now she'll toe the rubber. And deal. Swing and a miss, strikes her out. Side goes down in order in the top of the second. And Lynnville-Sully will come up leading 2-1 in the bottom of the second. The Girls State Softball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
MidAmerican Energy and you, together partnering to change the energy landscape by pioneering money-saving, energy efficiency programs and building a new industry in Iowa, wind energy, all while keeping your rates low. So what's next? We'll keep delivering cost-effective energy efficiency programs while putting money back in your pocket. That's right. You decide how best to spend your savings. That's a partnership good for you, good for the environment, and good for Iowa. Another way we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Des Moines. The S's are silent. Our city is buzzing. Catch what you've been missing today.
Sully leading 2-1 here in this 1A quarterfinal. It'll be the 7, 8, 9 batters. Kayla Noun Harder, the center fielder. Hitting .400, the junior will come up to bat against Sterling Burnt, excuse me. Ball 1. Lynnville-Sully got a walk, the third batter in the bottom of the first, and a two-run homer by Mallory Loftus. This one is hit high back over the screen. You can hear it hit the bleachers there, probably behind us. 1-1. Back on the walkway. The master control producer, Anna, says. Did not pick it up, Anna. It has to be sanitized. Here's a high pitch. Didn't drop down on her. Maybe a little bit of a curve that hung up way high. Beautiful sunbathed day here in Fort Dodge. Perfect tournament weather. And a strike. 2-2. in the second inning to the leadoff batter in the bottom of the second. Noun-Harder steps in. This one's gonna go foul. Jade Harvey got a good jump on it, almost ran it down, but it was bending away from her, but the right fielder did a good job of seeing that one and going after it, but it's gonna drop foul, and Noun-Harder will stay in the batter's box. There, that one drops in, and we got a full count. So here's the payoff pitch. Slap foul. Good job of protecting up there. And we'll do it again. And we'll foul it off again. So an 8-pitch at bat right now for Noun-Harder. She's fouled 3 off with a 3-2 count here. Hanging in there. And that one got away. Burnt knew it. She threw that. She almost cracked a little smile there. Not quite, but it was like one of those, shoot. I think she's kind of mad because she lost the grip late and it came up way high and she ends up getting a walk, the third walk of the day. The first one ended up hurting because it was a homer. Janelle Rosendahl, the left fielder, the senior, hitting .233, lays down a bunt right in front. And they get on the sacrifice. Burnt looked a second, but Noun-Harder had a good jump there. And so the sacrifice, they move Noun-Harder over to second. And brings up Megan Van Santi, the designated player, the number 9 batter, hitting .222. That one fouled off. Lynville-Sully likes to run a lot. They got some speed. And this one fouled straight back. If I had a glove, I would have caught that one. Well, if there weren't a net in front of me too, but 0-2 now on the batter. So Burnt battling back here now. Looking to get the number 9 hitter. And she hits it to third. They look to run her back. No, they got her hung up. Get the play. Get her out. Runner going down to second. They didn't see it, and good base running there. So it was 5-6-5, I believe. And so the fielder's choice, Noun-Harder gets put out. And Van Santi then goes to second on the throw. And that brings up the top of the order, Corinne Jansen. She pops one up to the right side. That's going to be way out of play. We just mentioned they like to run in the speed, and that time a little bit too big a lead with that ball hit to the left side there at second base. And good defensive play by Emily Jones to see that. That one stays up. Off-speed pitch did not drop in. 1-1, 2 outs, runner at second for Lynville-Sully. This one slapped right up through right center field. The runner will turn, mishandled out in center, and the runner will come in. RBI single for Jansen. Corinne Jansen with her 17th RBI. That brings up Kalia Erzman, the shortstop. She grounded out the first her last time up. And that's inside. She looks at the bunt, but pulls back, and it's ball one. So Lynville-Sully ups the lead to 2, 3-1 here. That one's high, runner going, and she's in there safe. Stolen base by Jansen. That's number 16 on the season. Erzman, their leader at 26. Jansen right behind it. Coming in, 15 coming in, that's number 16. Erzman now 2-0. And now make it 3-0 to Erzman. It's a burnt. Turns around, not happy with herself, I don't think, here. Going to 3-0. Brings a strike in. Two outs. This one, oh, right back to Burnt. She makes a great defensive play on the liner. For out number 3, they get one run. And we'll go to the top of the third, 3-1 Lynville-Sully at the Girls State Softball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
With new Casey's Rewards, you can turn pizza into school donations. Download the Casey's app and earn points you can turn into donations to the schools you care about most. Or turn points into Casey's Cash or fuel discounts. Start earning more ways to give and get a little more good. Casey's Rewards. Points for school, points for you, points for fuel, points for good. Now at Casey's, every 5th fountain drink you buy is free with Casey's Rewards. Casey's, here for good.
Top of the third, Class 1A quarterfinal, the Girls State Softball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau. Wayne coming up to bat, the Lady Falcons. Trailing here 3-1. They plated one in the first. Took the lead for the moment, but now Lynville-Sully back on top as they got 2 in the first and then 1 in the bottom of the second. And Sterling Burnt, the pitcher, takes a ball. Walked her last time up and was put out of the fielder's choice. This one, oh, right back off the pitcher. Ow. And hit her right on the inner thigh. And pitcher to pitcher. And she is bent over. A little bit of pain there. Coach is going to talk with her. Denali Conover. And no time at all to protect herself there. Came straight back at her. And she could barely turn to get out of the way of that. And they're checking with her. Making sure, I don't know if it might have hit her, checking her wrists there a little bit, but looked like it hit her in the leg, and maybe it popped off and hit her in the hand too, but coach are out there looking at the trainer out there, checking it all over. safety in mind here. And it's a big deal if your starting pitcher can't go. And we'll see if it is her hand, if it just, you come around through that follow through and it looks like they are looking at her hand a little bit. So it must have caught a piece of that too. Maybe it went off her hand and then hit her leg, but that was a straight smash right off the bat. And still working on it here. And I'm going to see if they're going to. Looks like she's going to stay in there, and maybe we'll be all right. They're going to let her try a pitch here, see how she looks. It looked pretty good. But we'll see how, if it's sore as we go through. Maybe she got the adrenaline going from the state tournament. And threw a couple there, and you know, knowing the competitor, what the junior is, she wants to be out there, of course, at the state tournament. And looks like she's going to stay there. So it was pitcher right back to the pitcher. And Sterling Burt's over at first with the single. Maya Woolley is on. She reached on a fielder's choice and was driven in on a double. Now Willie calls timeout. Steps out. Hitting .500, 3 homers. And takes a ball. Still got a good breeze blowing across the diamond from the left side to the right. Get it up in that wind stream and could push it out. This one, she's going to go the other way, though, and is just going to go foul by about a foot down the line. Keep our cameraman Randy on the ball over there, following the action. Doing a good job today. And it's 1-1 here. Yeah, you see the view from behind the plate. 1-1. Runner at first. No outs. This one hit hard to the second baseman. She'll come up, make the play. And the runner now over to second, brings up Maddie Wood, the shortstop. She singled her first time up. Ended up stranded at third. Takes one right down the middle for a strike. Outside, 1-1. As Burnt trots back to the base. That one's outside. Two and one. This one hit to the third baseman. Runner waits and then will advance to third. Ground out to third. Burnt waited for the throw and then advanced. So now they got a run over at third, and here comes Emily Jones, who drove in the only run so far for Wayne with a double in the first. RBI double. Hitting .548, 5 homers. And she gets hit. Trying to bring it in on the hands and too far in. And so that'll bring up Cameron Jacobson, the catcher. She flied out, popped out to the pitcher. First time up. Runners now at the corners with 2 outs. It's Wayne trying to get a 2-out rally going. Chopper to third, gloves it, and that'll end the inning. No runs and 1 hit, 1 left on. We'll go to the bottom of the third at the Girls State Softball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
We might not always know what the day will bring, but some things are certain. The sun will rise and your lights will go on. That's because at MidAmerican Energy, we're obsessively, relentlessly committed to providing you energy when and where you need it, to connecting with you and keeping our communities safe and strong. Because the most important thing we put our energy into is you. We're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
In Iowa, we all play by the same rules. Hard work pays off, practice makes perfect, success is something you earn, and teamwork helps us all be winners. The Iowa Pork Producers Association is proud to support statewide high school athletics. Because on our team and on yours, what we bring to the table is what brings us all together. Learn more about our commitment to Iowa at iowapork.org.
We're moving to the bottom of the third inning here. Class 1A quarterfinal. Lynville-Sully coming up to bat, leading 3-1. It'll be the 3-4-5 batters at the state softball tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau here on the Girls Union Digital Network, powered by MidAmerican Energy. Dar Danielson with you today. On a sunny, breezy day in Fort Dodge. Caitlin Alberts walked and scored on the homer in the first inning. High and outside for ball 1. And ball 2. Sterling Burnt in the circle. Cameron Jacobson behind the plate. Skylar O'Brien at first. Allie Wick at second. Maddie Wood at short. Emily Jones at third. Outfield Reed, Willie, and Harvey left to right. This one lifted high. And catcher Jacobson spun out of there and looking. The umpire trying to get out of the way, but couldn't get to it. 2-1 to count. That pitch right in for a strike. 2-2 now. Burnt fighting back here after falling behind the count. Got in trouble when she walked Alberts in the first inning, and then Loftus hit it out. That one's high. Count goes full. And here's the payoff pitch. Fouls it back. Protecting there. Alberts takes a little swing off the side there to try to straighten that out. And she takes the ball on the inside. So here we go, deja vu all over again. She walks, then brings up Mallory Loftus, who the last time Alberts walked, Loftus then jacked one over the fence. And we're going to talk about that. was a 1-0 pitch. And her first home run of the season. Well, now this time she's going to bunt. Saw that in the last game where the leadoff had a leadoff home run, and then player came up next time and tried to bunt, sacrifice bunt. So she ended up hitting the game-winning RBI. And down the line, she's going to get a bunt single there as everybody came in and nobody covered. Bunt single. And now 2 on, nobody out. As second baseman and first baseman both came in and nobody covered the play. Lacey Keene steps in, right fielder. She walked her last time up. She's got a couple homers on the season. She tries to put the bunt down, and it's a foul. As Jacobson jumped on it quickly. And now she'll step in with the 0-1 count. Runners first and second, no outs. Puts the bunt down. This time to go to first, and the sacrifice moves the runners over to second and third. One away. Brings up Denali Conover, the pitcher. She struck out her first time up. And takes it inside. They look to throw back down to third, and diving back is Alberts. Denali Conover has 18 RBIs on the season. 3 home runs, so she's looking to plate those runs out there. Swing and a big cut, just gets a piece of it. And it's 1-1. Conover looks down, gets the call from the coach over there, Stacy Alberts. Swing and a miss. Couple of cuts there and just not able to catch up to the fastball. 1-2. That one rising a bit too. Big pitch here. High. Burnt looks in, shakes off the pitch. Now ready to go. This one, and right to the shortstop. She catches it. And she tagged the runner for a double play, I believe. Tagged the runner from second for a double play. So there goes a fly out to the shortstop, and then a 6U unassisted put out, double play. We'll go to the top of the fourth of the Girls State Softball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
Lecture halls? Not anymore. Southwestern Community College is a different place. It's where we break from traditional college to do what's best for your career. It's about teaching the way you learn, having fun along the way, and giving you the experience you need for what comes next. A job and an income in as little as 1 year. That's why you go to college in the first place. Southwestern Community College. Your career starts here. Check out SWC's career-related programs at swciowa.edu/yourcareer.
The Iowa Farm Bureau is proud to present this amazing state tournament and celebrate the accomplishments of Iowa's top teams and student athletes. To the Iowa Farm Bureau, this is more than just a sport. It's a chance for a small town kid to make it big. It's our future leaders. It's a reason to do more, to be more. And it's that farm strong spirit that can be found only in Iowa. Congratulations to the student athletes, the coaches on a successful year, and remember the task ahead of you is never greater than the strength within you.
Go to the top of the fourth inning. That last play by the shortstop. He caught the ball, Matty Wood, and then tagged out the runner going from second to third for the double play to end the inning there for Lynville-Sully. And that brings up the 6, 7, and 8 batters for the Wayne Lady Falcons here. Allie Wick, the second baseman, rounded out first time up. 1A state softball tournament action here presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau. Strike one call on the Iowa Central Diamond. Dar Danielson with you this afternoon. This one. And right between the diving third baseman and shortstop for a single. Talk about your seeing eye single, that was it. So Wick now 1 of 2 and brings up Katie Gibbs. The DP, she rounded out to shortstop her last time up. And tries to lay down the bunt. It goes foul. Trying to move Wick over with no outs here. Oh, 1 pitch. Gibbs pops it up. It's going to fall, though. It falls fair in the bounce. She can't get to it. And everybody's safe. Catcher Jansen went down to pick it up, and it bounced up, and it ends up being a bunt single. Well, they're going to call that an error. I didn't think she had a shot either way, the way it bounced. But they scored as an error on the catcher. So now a meeting out there, Lynville-Sully. Talking it over. And Jade Harvey, the right fielder, the junior, steps in. She flied out to right her last time up. Denali Conover looks into Corinne Jansen, her catcher. Lays down a bunt right out front, and they throw to first and get the out on the sacrifice. So now runners at second and third, 1 out. Brings up the number 9 hitter, Brooklyn Reed. She struck out her last time up. And she looks to bunt again, and is strike called. Been able to play the small ball here. Move the runners around, helped by an error, which, I don't know, I might have scored a single there, the way it bounced, but here's the 0-1 now. Oh, that one goes wide. Wild pitch. The runner's going to come in and score. Just beats the throw. And Jones will go to third. And It's a wild pitch. Brings in Wick. And it's 3-2 ball game here. And now one away, and you got the tying run over at third. 1-1 count, one out, just one out. Tying run at third. Swing and a miss. Jansen checking for the pitch. Here's a delivery outside. Reed, the number 9 batter, 286. Has one double. Struck out last time up. Trying to bring that run in from third. Tie the ball game here. That one low. Count goes full to Reed. Not a super big ranging area here behind the plate, but a wild pitch that gets away and bounces could help. This one is lifted to the right side. That's gonna, oh! Nice attempt by Aya James, first baseman over there. Couldn't run it down. Made a good effort. 3-2 again. This one hit the short. They're going to come home and safe. She steps through the tag, beats the tag, and it's safe on the fielder's choice. And we're tied up 3-3. Brings up the top of the order in the pitcher, Sterling Brett. She walked and singled, 1 for 1 today. That was a tight play. Strike to Burke. Still just one out here. And the Lady Falcons have played at 2 to tie it up. That down the line, foul. A screamer down the line there. Collins Maxwell wins 5-2 over Newman Catholic, the number 1 seed. The winner of this one will face them Wednesday. This one lifted towards center. Center fielder there makes the play, throws to first, and it's a little over. Almost got the double off there. Great play and throw out there. And now and Harder caught it in the throw just a little high out there. Brings up Willie. She's 0 for 2 on the day, but scored a run. Reached on a fielder's choice and scored in the first. Takes ball 1. This one off the handle, and it's going to drop in there for a single. Runner going on over to third, and they'll get her. Good throw in from the outfield, and defensively caught stealing is Brooklyn Reed for the third out. And we're tied up after 3.5. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth after this. The Girls State Softball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
MidAmerican Energy and you, together partnering to change the energy landscape by pioneering money-saving, energy efficiency programs and building a new industry in Iowa, wind energy, all while keeping your rates low. So what's next? We'll keep delivering cost-effective energy efficiency programs while putting money back in your pocket. That's right. You decide how best to spend your savings. That's a partnership good for you, good for the environment, and good for Iowa. Another way we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
At Waldorf University, we are warriors. On campus and online. In the classroom and on the field. Our work today will power tomorrow, continuing a rich tradition started in 1903. And once you're one of us, you forever are. Waldorf University, we are warriors.
High fly ball to center, off the center fielder's glove. And in to second, now and harder. Rips one deep. And let's see if they score that an error or a double. Kruger Seeds extra base hit. I was kind of waiting to see if that was error or not, but I guess they're going to call it a double. Brought to you by Kruger Seeds. Find your local seed dealer at KrugerSeed.com today. We had one of those in that Waukee game where it went off the glove and over the fence for a home run that tied the game. This one high. 1-1 to Rosendahl. So now and Harder made a couple big plays in the outfield. Comes in, goes to bat, and then just rips one deep to center off the glove of the center fielder, Maya Wiley. And now at the plate is Rosendahl, the left fielder. She tries to bunt, offers at it, and misses. 1-2. So 1-2, low, bounces, 2-2. Two pitch. Outside, 3-2. Bottom of the fourth, lead-off double. After Wayne tied it up, Lynville-Sully coming right back has the go-ahead run out at second with no outs. This one lifted to the right side. Oh, first baseman went back, lost it in the sun, and it drops fair for a single. Rosendahl. O'Brien got back, and she looked straight up, and you're looking into the sun where it's kind of heading over there toward the west right at this time of day, and man, she couldn't see it at all. And got it. She got turned around, and it dropped right in behind her for a single. Now calling a conference over here. Lynville-Sully, a double and a single. That brings up Megan Van Zanti, the designated player, junior. She reached on a fielder's choice and scored in the second. And now we'll step in with runners at first and second. No outs here in the bottom of the fourth. And here's a strike. Collins Maxwell Baxter, was it 5-2 win over Newman Catholic to advance, and the winner of this one will play them Wednesday at 7 o'clock. 0-1 to Benzanti. She just gets a piece of that, and it kind of caught the catcher a little bit too. Umpire talking with Jacobson. She's shaking it off. He's going to brush off home plate a little bit, give her a little time. Those catchers are tough. So here's the 0-2 for Burnt. This one popped up and down. Oh, 2 again. This one foul again. And Zanti protecting the plate. And Burnt trying to get the first out here, the number 9 batter. Catcher sends up outside and gets her swinging for the strikeout. Third strikeout of the day for Burnt. Brings up Corinne Jansen. She struck out, singled and drove in a run, and kind of check swings that one foul. Bottom of the second, Zanti had reached on a fielder's choice, and then Jansen drove her in. This one a chopper. Go to first. Get the out. Now they throw back over to third. Jones with the put out. So 2 away. So now runners at second and third. Brings up Kalia Erzman, the shortstop. Grounded out to first, lined out to the pitcher. There's a strike. Erzman came in hitting .410. Go ahead run at third with 2 outs. This one just fouled off. She chased one. Big strikeout as they shut off the rally there. 2 runners left stranded. At the end of 4, we're tied at 3 at the Girls State Softball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
Believe it when I know, yeah, we going high. Gotta climb to the top, but we're never gonna stop. When I know, yeah, we going high. We're going high.
Hey, Central College has a new tuition price of just $18,600. That means the college experience that opens doors for a lifetime is more affordable than ever, and scholarships are still available. Apply today at central.edu.
Hey fans, a reminder, Central College has a new tuition price of just $18,600. That means the college experience that opens doors for a lifetime is now more affordable than ever. And scholarships are still available. Apply today at central.edu. Well, we'll go to the top of the 5th inning here. Tied. Again, this sounds familiar. It seems like that game we did earlier today. It was. That one wasn't decided till the bottom of the 7th. We'll see how this goes here, but for Wayne, let's see. We'll have the 3, 4, 5 batters coming up for the Lady Falcons. Maddie Wood, the shortstop, singled, grounded out, 1 for 2 today. And they played at 2 in the bottom of the 4th to tie it up. And here's Denali Conover. First pitch, swinging strike. Corinne Jansen behind the plate. Aya James at first. Caitlin Alberts at second. Kalia Erzman at short. Mallory Loftus at third. Outfield left to right. Rosendahl Nounharder, and Keene for Lynnville-Sully. Fouled off again. A little discussion over there with the coach and the player. And down 0-2, Wood talks to the coach, now steps back in. This one fists it up over the pitcher's head. Can the shortstop get there? Does. Nice play by Erzman. She's made some beauties at short today, and that's one of them. And it just blooped over the head of the pitcher, and she came in a hard throw. And also credit Aya James to went down to pick that, make sure it was there. Brings up Emily Jones. She drove in 2 runs, or drove in a run in the first with the double, was hit by a pitch, so she's 1 for 1. Takes ball 1. Hitting from the left side here. Chopper to second. Comes up, bobbles it, but gets the out. Kind of handcuffed Caitlin Alberts a little bit, but she hung with it. And there's 2 away. Here brings up Cameron Jacobson, the catcher. She's taking a few dings back there behind the plate. 0 for 2. At the plate with a bat in her hand. When she has the glove on, she's taking a couple. Man, there's a hard shot. The umpire had to get out of the way down the third baseline as she rips it foul. You don't get that wooden bat, but you can tell with that aluminum, you get that when they really hit it on the meat of the bat and turn on it. It's not the ping, it's just the sound effect, I guess you get. 0-1, 2 outs. This one lifted high toward left. Left fielder ranging back. And Rosendahl makes the play. 1-2-3 inning for Wayne. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th here, tied at 3 at the Girls State Softball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
We might not always know what the day will bring, but some things are certain. The sun will rise and your lights will go on. That's because at MidAmerican Energy, we're obsessively, relentlessly committed to providing you energy when and where you need it, to connecting with you and keeping our communities safe and strong. Because the most important thing we put our energy into is you. We're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Quarterfinal of Fort Dodge. We go to the bottom of the 5th, tied up 3 apiece. Lynnville-Sully, the home team, coming up to bat here. 3-4-5 at the Girls State Softball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau on the digital network powered by MidAmerican Energy. Just a gorgeous day here in Fort Dodge. Caitlin Alberts, coach's daughter, comes up. She's walked twice, scored once, takes a strike. And walked in the first inning, came around and scored on the home run by Mallory Loftus. So in the dangerous part of the lineup here. This one lifted high. Is it going to carry? Ooh. Jade Harvey trying to run that down toward the corner. Had enough loft, but the wind was kind of pushing it, I think. We still got a good breeze, kind of blowing it over there. Without the breeze, she might have been able to run under that, but instead it's a long foul ball. And 0-2 on the batter. Ball outside, 1-2. Lynville-Sully 2 in the first, 1 in the second. Now in the bottom of the fifth, trying to rest the lead back. That one, wow. Cameron Jacobson stretched as high as she could and able to snag that in the glove. 2-2. Ripped foul again. That one over there under the tarp. She's going to have to go digging for that. It's Jade Harvey's. I don't know. Is it? Oh, there it is. Pull the tarp cover up, and there it is. Two. Here to lead off batter, bottom of the fifth. Fouls that one off. So Albert's protecting the plate here. 2 strikes. That one high, count goes full. Man, this has been a battle back and forth, pitchers and hitters here. Both these teams. Stating the obvious as you see the score. 3 runs on 5 hits, 3 runs on 5 hits and 1 error. Here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Close as you can get right now. There's a walk. Leadoff walk in the bottom of the 5th. 3 walks for Caitlin Alberts, the junior. The first inning, Mallory Loftus brought her in with the deep ball over the fence. She singled, a bunt single, so she got as deep as you can go, and then that single, the little shorty. This one, she bunts down the first baseline. Oh, and she's there again. Through to second, not in time. As drags that bunt right up there, and the first baseman came in, but nobody came over to cover, and another single on the bunt. Second time she's done that. Brings up Lacey Keene. So now you got runners at first and second. No outs here. Lacey Keene comes up. She had a sacrifice and a ground out. Now she bunts one and it goes foul. Just goes foul. Excuse me. She had a sacrifice and a walk, so no at bats yet here. Get in the hole 0-1. Sterling Brandt, the pitcher. And that one is a ball, 1-1. Everybody running on that bunt. Look. See if she can move those. She's trying to see if she can move those runners around. Lays it down first baseline and it rolls foul. That was the thing about Loftus, her 2 bunts, just right off the bat, perfectly rolled up the first base line, and the first baseman had to come in. The catcher couldn't get out of the box quick enough, and then the second baseman in cover, and I think the first baseman thought a little bit about trying to tag Loftus, but she was so fast down the line, that wasn't possible. Here's the 1-2. That one high, 2-2. Wayne needs a play here defensively. They've been pretty good throughout the game. This one just fouled off and right into the mask of Jacobson. Two. I think she told the umpire it caught her glove before it hit her mask there. 2-2 again. This is high. We got a full count. Lacey Keene, the junior, working it here. She's got 2 home runs on the season. Payoff, fouled off. 7 pitch at bat now for Keene. Keene's driven in 24 on the year. That one's foul. That took a big bounce over. I think he had the third baseman to touch it anyway. It was in foul territory. But so Keene steps back in there. This pitcher batter duel here. Ooh, that one low. Bases loaded. Time called. And meaning at the mound, I've got, let's see, 5 walks. Or wait a minute, 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 walks here. Well, bases loaded, no outs. So big defensive inning here for Wayne. I mean, you don't want to go ahead, but you also don't want a big inning here to get too far ahead if they do get those runs around. Now, you can shut it off, but you also you know, the talk here and where they're going to go so everybody knows. Brings up Denali Conover, the senior pitcher, struck out, flying out to short. And that she hit into that double play, flying out to short, and the short tagged the runner at third. And there's a ball. One-0. Hits it toward right. It's going to be deep enough. Runner will tag. Here comes the throw. Safe. Sack fly to right. Round number 1, and the go-ahead run scores. And runner still at second and third. Caitlin Albert scored. There's that leadoff walk. Comes around to score. The sacrifice fly by Denali Conover. Brings up Noun Harder. She's walked and doubled. Takes a high pitch for a ball. Two and 0. To Noun Harder, the number 7 batter. 1 run is in. Runners at second and third with 1 out. That's low again. All those pitches low and outside. Falls behind 3-0 here. Sterling Berg. There's a base on balls. That's number 6. Coming into this 190 Ks, 18 bases on balls, and she has 6 here. But, you know, state tournament, and then that brings up Rosendahl, the left fielder, Janelle Rosendahl. She sacrificed and singled, 1 for 1. Bases loaded up again, 1 out. Strike down the tube. She dropped one over into right field last time up. This one goes to right field again in front of the right fielder. It's going to get down for a run. They're going to send the other runner from third. And they got her there. Single on an RBI. And Keene caught at the plate. Route number 2. Now and Harder down to third. Rosendahl goes to second on the throw. So hit that right in front of the right fielder, and it gets down. And so 2 outs now. So the flex player, Aya James, will come in and hit for herself. Let's see. James hitting .222 on the season. Aaliyah James. Aaliyah James comes in, takes the ball. Ball 2. Aaliyah James been playing first base, not batting, but she comes in to bat now in that flex position. 2 runs are in here in the bottom of the 5th for Lynville-Sully. That one high. And 3-0. Burnt walks out of the circle. And now looks like we're going to have a substitution, INS substitution. Reagan McFarland will come in to run for Rosendahl. Which I guess you could say James was a sub, but she was in the lineup but just moved into batting order, so technically not. That one's ball 4. One, two, three, 4 walks in this inning. And now 8 walks in the game. Top of the order, Corinne Jansen up. That one's high. She struck out, singled with an RBI and grounded out. 1 for 3 with an RBI. The catcher. That was outside, 2-0. Four bases on balls here. Open the Lynville-Sully cause with some hits in, and there's a swing and a foul ball, strike 1. 2-1 is a strike, 2-2. Lynville-Sully has played at 2 here to take the 5-3 lead. Wayne trying to get out of the inning without any more damage. This one lifted, foul. That one comes in high. Full count. 3-2, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Or excuse me, bases loaded. And struck her out. First is occupied. Or no, leg. Well, they call foul. Okay. She fouled it off, I guess. Yep. Well, I guess there was a question as to whether it was foul or not, and then it was, so. This one lifted high, toward right, way back. Grand slam, home run. Corinne Jansen clears the bases. Blows this game wide open. First home run of the season for Corinne Jansen. She just hung in there, and found the pitch and drove it over the right field fence. And fans, with every home run during this year's tourney, Adrenaline Fundraising will donate $5 to the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union to support future state softball events. If your group is interested in learning how to grow your fundraising, give Adrenaline Fundraising a call. So, wow. Swing and a miss by Erzman. So now batted around here. And 2 of those runs were walks and a single. Then the home run. There's a foul. Ball holds right there. The lip of that screen. And it's 0-2 to Erzman. This one lifted towards center. It's going to drop in there left center. And into second with a double. Extra base hit. Kruger Seed's extra base hit is Erzman. Extra base hits brought to you by Kruger Seeds, your local seeds dealer. Visit KrugerSeeds.com today. And Erzman with the double there, and they're gonna. Looks like we're gonna have a pitching change here, so let's take a break. Do that. You're watching the Girls State Softball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
MidAmerican Energy and you, together partnering to change the energy landscape by pioneering money-saving, energy efficiency programs and building a new industry in Iowa, wind energy, all while keeping your rates low. So what's next? We'll keep delivering cost-effective energy efficiency programs while putting money back in your pocket. That's right. You decide how best to spend your savings. That's a partnership good for you, good for the environment, and good for Iowa. Another way we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
We have a pitching change brought to you by IMT Insurance. Learn how you can be worry-free with IMT at imtins.com. Emily Jones will come in to pitch for Burnt. Burnt will go, let's see, does she go to short? We'll see. We'll figure it out here for you. Strike 2 to Alberts. Alberts walked and scored already in this inning, and they batted around now. And going to third and caught stealing. Out number 3, Erzman. Shake it up as she stumbled into the bag. A big 6-run inning here for Lynville-Sully. 9-3. We'll go to the top of the 6th after this. You're watching the Girls State Softball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
With new Casey's Rewards, you can turn pizza into school donations. Download the Casey's app and earn points you can turn into donations to the schools you care about most. Or turn points into Casey's Cash or fuel discounts. Start earning more ways to give and get a little more good. Casey's Rewards. Points for school, points for you, points for fuel, points for good. Now at Casey's, every 5th fountain drink you buy is free with Casey's Rewards. Casey's, here for good.
Des Moines. The S's are silent. Our city is buzzing. Catch what you've been missing today.
We'll go to the top of the 6 here, 6, 7, and 8 for Wayne, and they have some work to do. Now trailing 9-3 after a 6-run. Bottom of the 5th, including a grand slam by Lynville-Sully. Allie Wick, second baseman. She singled and scored her last time up and fouls this one off. Dar Danielson with you this afternoon on the Girls Union Digital Network, powered by MidAmerican Energy. It's clouding up a little more here as we head into the late afternoon, early evening. Ball 1-1. Winner advances to play Collins Maxwell Baxter, the top seed. They got their 20th win today with a win over Newman Catholic 5-2. That game will be on Wednesday. High and tight. And that's what Wayne needs. They need to just get some runners on and get him in. This one lifted to on the right side. It falls fair. As Alberts, a second baseman, was trying to get over there, but it just dropped in before she could, and it's a single to lead it off here. Exactly what Wayne needs. Brings up Katie Gibbs, the DP. She reached on an error last time up and scored and grounded out 0 for 2. Looks to bunt, throw over to first. She gets back in time. Barely. And it's 0-1 to Gibbs. This one lifted high toward the left. Oh, and there's a collision, but it's caught. The center fielder hangs on. Known Harder runs into the right fielder, Rosendahl, and managed to keep the ball even though they hit. And Rosendahl will shake it up there. Let's see, ran right into each other. And they're going to check them out, the umpire out there, making sure everybody's okay. Usually that's Hammond. Wild pitch. We'll send Wick to second. This one into right, single. They'll hold the runner at third. And for Lynville-Sully out there, that is Reagan McFarland out in right, not Rosendahl. Here's a bunt, and they go to first on the sacrifice. Throws out Reed from the sacrifice. Route number 2. They have runners now at second and third. Brings up the top of the order, Sterling Burnt. Swing and a miss. Handcuffed her on that one. 1-1. She's walked, singled, and flying out. Burnt has. And fouls it off her foot. 1-2. It's down 2-2. 2 outs, runners at second and third. Burnt trying to drive them in and cut into this 6-run lead here on the top of the 6th. Bent hits it down to first, and that'll be put out. Round number 3. Shirley Bent. And we'll go to the bottom of the 6th, 9-3, Lynville-Sully. They're coming up to bat. The girls' state softball tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
MidAmerican Energy and you, together partnering to change the energy landscape by pioneering money-saving, energy efficiency programs and building a new industry in Iowa, wind energy, all while keeping your rates low. So what's next? We'll keep delivering cost-effective energy efficiency programs while putting money back in your pocket. That's right. You decide how best to spend your savings. That's a partnership good for you, good for the environment, and good for Iowa. Another way we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
We go to the bottom of the 6th. Caitlin Alberts is back up. She had an 0-2 count when the runner was caught stealing. She's walked 3 times, scored twice here for Lynville-Sully. And ball hit the bat, the plate. It's a strike. So, well, I guess they're saying it hit her or hit the bat, so it was a foul. So, strike 2. One and 2. Two and 2. There's a blooper to the shortstop. Loops run out there for out number 1. Brings up Mallory Loftus. She hit a home run, had 2 bunt singles. This one she hits over, popped up to the second baseman. Out number 2. Keene, the strike there. She is 0 for 3. That one's deep and caught. Going back, Reed. And Lynville-Sully goes down in order, and the bottom of the 6th will go to the top of the 7th, and Wayne needs some runs here at the Girls State Softball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
In Iowa, we all play by the same rules. Hard work pays off, practice makes perfect, success is something you earn, and teamwork helps us all be winners. The Iowa Pork Producers Association is proud to support statewide high school athletics. Because on our team and on yours, what we bring to the table is what brings us all together. Learn more about our commitment to Iowa at iowapork.org.
They say Buena Vista University is in the middle of a bunch of fields.
Hey guys, wait up! Game on. They say our idea of fun is morning tea. And afternoon tea.
And anytime tea.
And we hang out like bumps on a log.
They say a storm like Iowa isn't in the center of the action. And when we study, we're not exactly grounded.
But you know what we say.
You gotta see it to believe it.
We go to the top of the 7th inning. Wayne needing 6 runs to keep this game going here. Maya Willie, the junior center fielder, is 1 for 3 on the day with a single and a run scored. Takes the ball. They got 1 in the 1st and then took the lead with 2 runs in the 4th. But then the big 5th inning. gave the lead back to Lynville-Sully as they got put up 6. And it's 2-0 here. So Wayne needs base runners. And that one's ball 3 from Conover. This is a strike. Three-one pitch here. Leadoff batter, top of the 7th. Hits it to second baseman and goes off her. And to right. Reaches on an error. Brings up Maddie Wood, the shortstop. She's grounded out, singled. 1 for 3. So 2 errors now on Lynville-Sully. Maddie Wood steps in. There's a strike. 3 runs, 7 hits for Wayne. 9 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors for Lynville-Sully. Willie at first. That one high. 1-1. This one lifted high, just in the shallow center, caught. Out number 1. Brings up Emily Jones. Doubled in the run, first run of the game, hit by a pitch. Grounded out 1 for 2 and an RBI. Takes it low. Chopper gets by the second baseman on the big bounce and mishandled by the right fielder. Double, Kruger Seeds extra base hit. Kruger Seeds, your local seeds dealer. Visit KrugerSeed.com today. And that brings on Jacobson. 0 for 3. So we'll take a defensive conference now. We'll talk this over. 2 of the 6 runs they need are out there on the bases with 1 out. But you want to calm everybody down and shut it off before they get a string going, I guess is the thought here for Lynville-Sully. Collins Maxwell Baxter winning today, the number 1 seed. They'll face the winner of this ball game. That game was over hours ago. Seems like. Well, when you get 17 hits, 2 errors here, and I think 8 walks. A lot of time there. Cameron Jacobson at the plate looking for a first hit today. Come in hitting .317. This one fouled back. And you see Jansen coming back and picking that up. This one is going to carry foul. 0-2. Now on Jacobson. Need hits, need base runners here. Wayne does. Keep the game alive. This one to center. Center fielder will make the catch. Runner tags him third. Will come on home and score. Two outs. Willie scores and makes it 9-4. Brings up Allie Wick. She's got 2 singles, ground out, 2 for 3 and a run scored on the day. This one to the shortstop, comes up with it, and that'll do it. 9-4, the final here. Coming up, we'll have our Casey's player of the game. That'll be Mallory Loftus, the senior third baseman for Lynnville-Sully. And Lynnville-Sully will move on. The player, Casey's player of the game, be coming up. Casey's General Store, proud sponsor of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. Today's player of the game. Casey's is the heart of many Iowa communities. Cheering on our local teams and fans and making sure there's fresh pizza ready, win or lose. Sign up for the new Casey's Rewards, the rewards program that gives you back by letting you redeem points for Casey's cash, fuel discounts, or donations to local schools. And here's the trophy presentation.
At this time, we would like to congratulate the Wayne Lady Falcons and head coach Heather Fletcher on an outstanding softball season.
Wayne finishes up at 17-5 on the season. Lynnville-Sully will advance to play the number 1 seed, Collins Maxwell Baxter, 7 o'clock. And we'll take a break here. We'll come back and hear from our Casey's player of the game here at the Girls State Softball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
MidAmerican Energy and you, together partnering to change the energy landscape by pioneering money-saving, energy efficiency programs and building a new industry in Iowa, wind energy, all while keeping your rates low. So what's next? We'll keep delivering cost-effective energy efficiency programs while putting money back in your pocket. That's right. You decide how best to spend your savings. That's a partnership good for you, good for the environment, and good for Iowa. Another way we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Hey, Central College has a new tuition price of just $18,600. That means the college experience that opens doors for a lifetime is more affordable than ever, and scholarships are still available. Apply today at central.edu.
With new Casey's Rewards, you can turn pizza into school donations. Download the Casey's app and earn points you can turn into donations to the schools you care about most. Or turn points into Casey's cash or fuel discounts. Start earning more ways to give and get a little more good. Casey's Rewards. Points for school, points for you, points for fuel, points for good. Now at Casey's, every 5th fountain drink you buy is free with Casey's Rewards. Casey's, here for good.
Better believe it when I know yeah, we going high. Gotta climb to the top, but we're never gonna stop. When I know yeah, we going high. We're going high.
Des Moines. The S's are silent. Our city is buzzing. Catch what you've been missing today.
We the people are what make this community great. We work hard. We work together. And we do our part to be a part of something bigger. That's why at Fairway, we're determined to keep food prices low, quality high, and tables full. Because this is our community. And that's what we do.
At Waldorf University, we are warriors. On campus and online. In the classroom and on the field. Our work today will power tomorrow, continuing a rich tradition started in 1903. And once you're one of us, you forever are. Waldorf University, we are warriors.
In Iowa, we all play by the same rules. Hard work pays off, practice makes perfect, success is something you earn, and teamwork helps us all be winners. The Iowa Pork Producers Association is proud to support statewide high school athletics. Because on our team and on yours, what we bring to the table is what brings us all together. Learn more about our commitment to Iowa at iowapork.org.
Crowded lecture halls? Not anymore. Southwestern Community College is a different place. It's where we break from traditional college to do what's best for your career. It's about teaching the way you learn, having fun along the way, and giving you the experience you need for what comes next. A job and an income in as little as 1 year. That's why you go to college in the first place. Southwestern Community College. Your career starts here. Check out SWC's career-related programs at swciowa.edu/yourcareer.
The Iowa Farm Bureau is proud to present this amazing state tournament and celebrate the accomplishments of Iowa's top teams and student athletes. To the Iowa Farm Bureau, this is more than just a sport. It's a chance for a small town kid to make it big. It's our future leaders. It's a reason to do more, to be more. And it's that farm strong spirit that can be found only in Iowa. Congratulations to the student athletes, the coaches on a successful year. And remember, the task ahead of you is never greater than the strength within you.
We might not always know what the day will bring, but some things are certain. The sun will rise and your lights will go on. That's because at MidAmerican Energy, we're obsessively, relentlessly committed to providing you energy when and where you need it, to connecting with you and keeping our communities safe and strong. Because the most important thing we put our energy into is you. We're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Welcome back to the Girls State Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau. Dar Danielson with you here in the final. Lynville-Sully downs Wayne 9-4 in the quarterfinal to move on. Our Casey's player of the game, Mallory Loftus, a senior third baseman. And, well, first of all, congratulations on the wins. Thanks for taking a little time out to talk with us here. And let's talk about that first inning. You hit the home run and kind of got – you guys had fallen down after the top of the first, but hit that home run. What did you see there, and take us through that?
It was just awesome getting on top right away, coming out on that first inning. So that was good to get back after they had scored a run. So.
What'd you see in the pitch there? What'd you hit, you know?
It was outside low.
And just drove it, huh?
Yep.
Your first home run of the season, right?
Yes.
Cool. And then you go from a home run, and then you get a couple of those bunts, and some of the best bunts I've seen laid down, I think, so far in the tournament. Is that something you practice a lot? Or?
Yeah, that's kind of always been part of my game is small ball there. So.
And you right down the line, and then the speed. You get the first and got a couple singles there, and then especially that one in the 5th inning, and that was the big one that kind of broke it open for you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And talk a little bit about that. You guys kind of knowing you're on the edge of breaking something open there, were you?
Yeah, our team just really likes to run, so getting those bunts down and advancing runners is kind of a big part of our game. So Stacy tries to let us do that.
Mm-hmm. And then kind of debated Corinne Jansen, man. She had the big homer there that really blew open what was a tight game, didn't she?
Yes, that was awesome.
So what are you guys going to do now to prepare? What's the plan here to move on to the next round?
We'll just be breaking down film again on Collins Maxwell here and getting ready to play that game.
Talk a little bit about that. I guess just glad to get here and play and have a state tournament, huh?
Yeah, it's awesome to get past the first game here with a win and playing Collins Maxwell. We know they're a really good team, but that's what we come to the state tournament for, is to play those teams. So.
Any celebrating plan for tonight, or what's the plan?
Since we're not able to stay at the dorms, I think we're all kind of split up, but we might try to get together tonight for supper or something.
All right. Well, our Casey's player of the game, Riley Loftus, congratulations. Good luck as you move on here in the state tournament.
Thank you.
Casey's player of the game here, the final 9-4, 9 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors for Lynville-Sully, 4 runs on 8 hits for Wayne as they advance, and they will play Wednesday against Collins Maxwell-Maxter. That's going to wrap it up here at the Girls State Softball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.